welcome back to Contest of Speed. It is time to go racing once again. And as you can see on the screen, we are heading our way over to Hungary. What a mighty fine track indeed. 4.381 kilometers long, 2.738 miles long with 14 turns and 2 DRS zones. But don't get caught out. Those double dose of DRSs, you only have that one detection point. Been known as a go-kart style light track with its tight and twisty layout, but it's certainly going to bring some entertaining racing as we have 18 drivers coming to the grid for you this evening. So certainly going to be a little mix in the field, some reserves filling in and have the chance to do something about it. My name is Corey Brooks, I'm one of your two commentators for this evening. Join with me in the comms booth, it is Tom Carter.
Hello, I'm very excited for this one. I love Hungary. It's one of my favourite tracks ever. Yeah.
Oh, you cut. I wonder if that's me. Tom?
Hello?
You back?
Can you not hear me?
I couldn't. I can now.
Why couldn't you hear me? Oh no, I said Hungary's one of my favourite tracks, and I can see that on track already. We've got some rain.
We do already. It is.
Sorry, I don't know why you couldn't hear me.
No, you had like a little cut. I don't know. I don't know if it was Discord just being a little bit funny, but you cut out in my ears, which means if you cut out in my ears, you cut out on the stream. But as you say, it is looking to be a little greasy, a little bit slick and wet on the track as we see Charlie in his V car being one of the first drivers out. Certainly going to try and get his lap time in.
Yeah, sorry, I was just having some technical stuff going on. I was just making sure everything was working okay. But yeah, Charlie first one out, followed by his teammate Hacker. So those RBs looking to get out early.
Yeah, certainly. Charlie has been a pretty strong driver out here, and what I've seen in the past in Hungary, and seen his little laps that he's done, he could potentially be up there in terms of one of the fastest. But the intermediate conditions are going to make that difficult today, to say the least. But on that note, it's all down for Charlie.
Is everything okay? Yeah, it happened. I couldn't hear you then for a second. I think I knew what it was. I think I know what it was. I had Zoom open on my phone and I was like skipping through the app on my phone by accident.
So a little bit of a moment for Discord, a little bit of a disconnect. But we're all good. We're all gravy and we're going. This Charlie now comes around. Which turn is that? Turn number 12. 13 even, and gets that detection zone. Comes around 14. Sorry, I didn't have my little map up. I've got my map open now.
Somebody's made a blunder and quite clearly hasn't checked the weather forecast. Gone out on a strange choice of tyres, to say the least. Hoodie.
Out on the socks. Maybe trying to get a dry run in, because as soon as you come to the track, if it's raining in intermediate conditions, it's not actually as wet as you think. You could probably get a soft run in, but the inters are still going to be quicker, because that track's looking to get rather greasy, rather wet. As Charlie comes around to finish first sector now, gets himself going around turn 4, now needs to swing himself back around the right into turn 5. You can really catch yourself a slide there as he almost does a bit of Tokyo drifting style there. Going ahead through turn 8 now. This part of the track is dangerous. You need to be very careful on the throttle.
Second sector.
Second sector. Going into turn 8. Around turn 10, sorry, and turn 11 there, dispatched of. Treacherous corners can certainly catch you out a little bit. They won't benefit from the DRS in first sector, though, that's a fact. It is raining and pouring, and you don't get that DRS in the wet weather. You want to go faster in these conditions, you are out of your mind, says the FIA. But now comes around turn 14. Only 14 turns here, so the lap is fairly quick. And you think about it, should be normally in a dry pace. You're in the 14s, 15s area, depending on what you like. Hopefully the low 14s, because that's where the pace is. But for Charlie, it's a 26.4 here in qualifying in this wet, greasy, horrible track. It's getting very damp out there, to say the least. Tom comes across the line. Hakko goes faster by 4/10. So he's managing to find the time as his VCAV teammate. Next across the line, no, it's into the pits is an Alpine, then a McLaren. So is that Habit Connor? It is indeed to start his lap. There's a Haas coming towards the line. Is that Goran? It is indeed. Crosses the line. 27.2.
Gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Brooks. I'm getting big cutouts here on my Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna restart my app.
Yep, crack on. We'll see you in a second. But as we
Please just drop us an invite to the private voice chat as well, just informing you.
indeed, bear with me a second while I try and get my call comms back in here. You're going to see a bit of a stutter because I've had to tab out a little bit. Although it is still going on in the background, tiny little bit. It's not actually showing you what you want to see. But I've sent him another invite to the exclusive Brooksy comms booth. Oh! Oh! What a time to come back! Goes out Pipe Tech! That is absolutely outrageous! And you know what? For that, he's going to catch himself a replay. So as you can see, we just come back into qualifying there, and Pipe Tech just drops it there, coming out of turn number 3.
Keep the replay on for just a brief moment so I can not miss it, please. I think I missed it.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. It doesn't loop. Doesn't loop. But that is devastating. The Haas driver, the Haas reserve driver from EU3, has come up here to jump out of a Ferrari from EU3, jump in a Haas, and he just can't get it down. He's dropped it straight out in the treacherous conditions. All that time, though, we've been on board with Havoc Connor, who jumps up into P8. So the times are starting to flood in there. Sam, P2, 25.3. Sid, P3 at 25.5. 25.9 for Tay. Beetle. Matty Robo! Whoa! 25.9! Welcome to the table, Mr. Robo!
Yeah, King's Harbour doing a good job there to propel himself into the provisional top 5. You've only got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers yet to set times who are still able to. Only 2 of them, only one of them in the pit lane still. It's Piney Penguin, his teammate, Havoc Connor's teammate even.
Absolutely. That was a... sorry, I only just unpaused. And the moment I unpaused, Pipe Tech catched himself in a spin and killed himself. That was unreal timing, to say the least. But through comes Craggy now. Into exiting turn 7. Gets up to turn 8. Comes around nicely. You need to catch yourself correctly so you can get the rotation back on the car. He slides it out. Oh! Oh, it's greasy out there. It's very, very damp, to say the least.
I did just have another one of those cuts, so yeah, something's up with my Discord at the moment.
Let me know on the stream, is my mic coming through clearly or am I cutting out? Let me know in the chat, please. I am monitoring the chat. But Craggy's coming around now. Is it me that's cutting out or is it Tom Carter? This is what we need to determine. But coming around, turn number 18, he's still catching himself a slide, almost runs off the track there, comes across the line, up into P13. I'm talking clearly, right? I'm okay, yes.
I'll try and talk a little bit more than I probably...
Matty jumps up into 3rd. Matty has jumped up into 3rd. Welcome, Matty Robo. Look at that lap time. Can you believe it? This is a masterclass qualifying. Oh, Tay jumping the table there. People doing multiple laps. Of course they are. The track conditions are starting to improve. Don Amo's out on another lap. Griffin, a driver yet to set a time. Just having a little look at him there. PW Jones jumps up.
Yeah, PW.
Oh, so does Robstar. 25.6. Well done.
Is it drying up? I think it stopped raining actually. Now that I'm looking.
Oh yeah, it has. It's wet to dry quality. The track. Oh, hang on a minute. The track's dry. There's no spray.
Yeah, no spray. Oh, it's dry.
Yeah, lap times are certainly starting to flood in now.
Is it dry enough for slick? So I think I'd go in and wait till the end. Leave it as late as I can before I go out, and I'd want as much water to be on off the track as possible. Let everyone else do the job for you.
Absolutely. See, this is brilliant. This is fantastic. You can see now the improvement in the track as Hoddy jumps up to P1, 23.5, a second clear. Griffin P2, 24.2. So I don't know. I gotta say it's dry, mate.
Okay, so there was a cutout then, and I said, "Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you." Did you hear me say that?
No.
Then there's cutouts going on for me.
Oh, Discord is being rather dramatic for you, my friend, to say the least.
DRS enabled.
I told you it's dry. I told you it's dry. I knew it.
I'll try and manage the air cutouts then, because I know when it's happening like this.
Right, everybody needs to dive into the pits. That is your guaranteed definite moment to say it is softs, and in goes Sam to get on those soft boots. There's no way.
Yeah, everyone will be on some softs now.
Yeah. This is where things are going to... This has been actually a killer qualifying, to say the least. We've had a wet stint, people setting the pace on the intermediate tyres, but now, with 8 minutes left, plenty of time to get some laps in there. At least 2 runs here. Of course, it's such a short lap. You can see the intermediates are only in the 23s. You're going to see 14s, if not 13s. Low 13s, potentially for some drivers here in Hungary. I hope to see times like that. That's monumental pace to have in qualifying. But there, it's dried out straight away. Look at that line. You can see it all over the track.
Craggy then looking to improve his position at least. He's stuck in P12. He's one of the faster drivers this tier has to offer.
He will have the dry tyres to do so.
Certainly will.
It's no longer a battle as Matty Robbo still doing laps on those intermediates. Jumps up into P2. I wonder when he's going to come in for that soft run.
He's probably just getting the track knowledge.
Oh, knowing Matty, like he always does, he's come straight in from work, ate some food, and jumped straight in the seat like a trooper. Not even had really much of a rest apart from having some food. That's what this man does.
Right, it's just the way it should be done.
That's what this man does.
I'm pretty sure he's just gone purple in the first sector as well on his in lap, so that tells you the conditions.
Unless this is another final push run while he's got the time to do so, because he could still get around again and put on soft boots. It's still 7 minutes.
Don't see any reason to finish this lap if you know everyone's going to beat it anyway.
It'd be nice to see. And Inter's pole.
Got to make it to the end first.
First, you must finish. Absolutely.
Been a bit scrappy so far, but he's going quite nicely. Could have probably used a bit more exit space there, but he's used the space he's used nonetheless, and he's coming in.
Yeah, he's in. That's it. So he will be swapping. We have Huddy, your current pole sitter, warming up those top compound tyres there. Look at weaving left and right, trying to generate that tyre temperature. It's much needed. But the track as well, don't forget, with it just raining, it's not going to have that layer of rubber down. It would have sort of been washed away from those intermediate tyres. But Matty, staying out on those intermediates, laying down a little bit more layers of rubber. You see that evolution starts to come out, and the time starts to go quicker.
Yeah, everyone's time will improve at least. Even if they have a big massive snap or something like that. It would take a lot to...
Tay's starting a soft run, so we will go on board with the Ferrari driver. Comes around into turn 1 now. It's only going to be...
I think it's probably a bit early still for soft.
I don't know.
Don't think... Well, when it stops raining in a race, it's still a few laps before you should go out on softs, but that's with the entire field there. And Charlie, first person to set a soft lap, goes 121.7. 121.7 on a soft lap here is very, very slow for compared to drive conditions, so the conditions are still not ideal.
Hako, P1. There it is.
Track improving now.
Line comes Goran, P2. Beautiful lap. Kicks Albert Craggy starting his lap. You see him there coming in the background. Sid, it's Costonomo, sorry, is going to start lap. Sid will be next across the line. 3 seconds up on his time. So again, like you said, the track conditions are not ideal at the moment. They're not at 100% peak until Sid takes pole position by 6/10 from Hako. So the track is certainly improving. That's the temperature now. As the track warms up, and so do the tyres, the drivers can absolutely push it harder and harder, more and more to their limits. I'm quite surprised to see that qualifying being wet at the start.
Tyre invalidated. It's tied coming down the straight and stealth show around the final corner at the same time. Tight invalidated his lap, so he's going again.
Stealth show P1, 19-1, second clear.
It's a good lap from Stealth show. It's more like it.
Martin into the pits. The other VCAR, Hako coming round. Is that Sam actually? That may be Sam. It's not. Sam's there in a bit of a sandwich. He is coming
Don't
through,
want to be in a sandwich.
I think Sam could be on for pole here.
Very well could be.
Purple sector 2. This is going to be pole, I reckon, from my reckoning up. Craggy P2 there, 19-1. The Mercedes crossing the line. Not really going up, but here comes Sam. Comes around turn 14, looking to get the power down. The condition's still not looking ideal. It's coming across the line. 17-7. What a lap from that Red Bull so far. The conditions are getting better. And Sam's
Used, by the way.
capitalising on that. Used softs.
1.4 seconds clear of the next driver.
My. Things are starting to look up for the Red Bull driver.
Clear to see who's the best in these conditions. Tame matches him nearly 2 thousandths away.
Oh my word! 2 thousandths of a second.
That's 1% of ERS.
Oh, that is absolute fine margins. Sam holding pole at the minute by the skin of his teeth. Is that craggy? It is indeed, but he's down on his time. Will be going to the pits. Matty Robbo, however, is not. It's a purple sector 2 for Matty Robbo. Well, so it seems, as we come around turn 13 now, the left-hander. Another place to struggle to get traction down, but he's flat to the floor. He's getting a little tow here. The Mercedes surely is not. The Mercedes doesn't go into the pit, so it will be a bit of a tow for Matty Robbo. He's coming down towards the line, and he takes pole. 62, 8 tenths of a second. Wow!
The track is ever like, I'm having a bad day here, but yeah, the track is improving ever so much at the moment.
Still 2 minutes. That's a master lap from the Kick-Sauber. He's looking very quick here, to say the least.
Finally, Penguin's about to finish his first lap, I believe.
Now he's just crossed the line. It's Havoc Connor. Well, he's invalid, so Piney Penguin's about to start his first lap. Comes around, finishing, well, coming up through sector 1, turn 2, and now fires around turn 3. He's not really deploying, so it could be a double out lap here. Oh, he's invalidated it, so he's not deploying. He's warming those tyres up. Probably doesn't have the tyre temperature that he would want to. Goran's on an out lap. There's a Mercedes coming out round. That's on an out lap. That's Sid, though. Or is that Donamo?
Dynamo's probably on it.
It is Donamo, and he's on a lap. He's up on his time.
Oh.
He's coming around the final corner now. Can he improve enough to dethrone Matty Robbo? He crosses the line, and he does! By a tenth, just under a tenth and a half. Kick-Sauber, Craggy coming across the lines, not improving. But
yeah, Tay retired just now, so he's out of it for the rest of the session. He'll stay where he is, or he'll move, or he'll drop down in the instance that anyone behind him makes a big gain.
Matty's doing another lap on that U set. Coming around turn number 2. Squared away. Who's next across the line? Is it? It's McLaren. Here's that Piney Penguin.
Oh! Craggy's had a crash. He's out of it.
Oh, Craggy's had a huge moment. Like you say, he's out of it. We're on board with his Kick-Sauber teammate. Oh, he's had a moment there. Too much curve on that chicane. Kicked the rear right tyre off the ground. Caught himself. And carries on.
Yo, could Matty Robbo start on the front row of this race?
Potentially, unless Sam's going to do anything about it. Or Hako. Hako's about to start his lap now. But what about Charlie? What about his teammate, who is 5 seconds up on his time so far? Finishing sector 2. He comes around turn 12. He comes around the long, sort of treacherous turns 13. Needs to be careful on the power. Not too much. Ease back off, no braking, you can coast it round here, you can really lift off and coast it round. Gets on the throttle towards the line, it is pole position for the V-carb. Goran got it.
Charlie.
He's going
Piney Penguin goes P3, Sid P2.
Sid in P2, wow, jumping up onto the front row, 15.4. Can anybody dethrone that?
Next driver that's going to come across the line is Hoodie 04. I don't know where I got Hoodie Pete from. I think that's the streamer. But it's Hoodie 04. And he's going to cross the line now. He's going to go from P7 to P1. He goes fastest by half a second.
What a lap!
Griffin goes P5. He crosses the line. Next is going to be his... it's a Williams, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be PW Jones. He crosses the line, doesn't improve.
Rob Stey's teammate. Cannot do. And he's up into P4.
Oh,
Sid's
Rob
down.
Star.
Sid's been out qualifying by Robstar. Get in
So it's
there,
Doran,
Rob.
Griffin, Piney, Matty, Cos, Dynamo, Sam, Taste, Stelshow, Craggy, PW Jones, Havoc, Connor, Pipe Tech have all been out qualified by Rob Star
Sam
591.
P2.
Take that back. A Sam P2, 1.5 tenths behind Hacko. What a lap from Sam that is.
That's it. That is it. It's over. Wow, what a lap, Sam, lad.
Good lap from Sam Red Bull.
Rob Star out qualified. Sid CTV1. Go on, mate.
Beal Clamp P4. The Asterminds have had a good qualifying there. Serve the RBs.
So there it is. There it is.
Good lap from Sid.
They finally got into the 14s. The track evolution came in the end. The conditions at the start treacherous. Track temperature low, down to the floor. But everybody managing to improve on their final runs, apart from PW Jones and Havoc Connor, still in the 25 and 26. So that's unfortunate for them. But the Red Bull has not had the great start to the season, but here he is slapping it up onto P2. The front row, only a 10th separating there. Hacko taking pole. Great qualifying session from the VCAB. And then the Red Bull, the main team, out-qualified by its sister team by just a short margin. Huddy, P3, Beetle, P4, Charlie, P5, Rob Star, Sid, Goran, Griffin and Piney Penguin doing your top 10. And then just outside, my Robot, although did do very well on the intermediate tyres to get a decent pole time in, is just outside the top 10. Donna Morte, Steljo, Craggy, PW Jones, Havoc Connor, and Pipe Tech finishing out the rest of the grid. Pipe Tech, a disaster qualifying session for him after he had that incident. But the great thing is, I put it on a replay. Now, because it's on the replay, that means that I can post it in the chat because it saved it as a file. So I have a clip of that.
Yeah, I'm having some serious issues there. I've just had basically the whole of the classification screen was cut out, and then as I went to say something just now, it cut out again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know what to do there. Check your internet speeds. Check what's going on there.
Internet's fine. Nothing's wrong with the internet. It's all right. Everything's running fine. It's just Discord. It was only happening now a minute ago.
Very, very strange.
I can try jump on my other microphone if it works a bit better, but it's just worse quality.
Yeah, let's see if that makes an improvement. It's worth a shot.
Alright.
But now we wait for the drivers to get their strategies in place because it is now time for 35 laps of this high downforce go-kart style twist, tight, twisty track. It is the moment we've been waiting for after what has been a very interesting qualifying, to say the least. I've got to say that. Intermediates at the start. So Matty going for that longer stint on the inters, even though it were drying out. Hey, enjoy having you up there on the top spot, Matty. I've got to be honest, we're calling it out. Beautiful laps from you in the wet. They were some monumental laps. So, Matty Robbo, fast in the wet confirmed?
Yeah, I'm on the old school mic now, and Matty Robbo, fast in the wet may be confirmed. I'm unsure about that.
The dry,
he's
but
got a decent
the
position.
wet, he was doing very well. The dry, he's dropped down just outside, qualified 11th position. But in the wet, god damn, be careful with this, man. Be careful.
Yeah, and please excuse this sentence because I'm just doing it to hear myself.
No, it's all right, mate. You sound all right. It's like, obviously, the worse quality, like you say, because it's your old school mic. But maybe it stops the cutouts. We can only try it, mate. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I haven't had the same sort of cutouts, and as I just listened to that sentence, it didn't sound too crackly like it did last season. So
no, you do sound
I suppose
a lot better.
Compared to last season.
Yeah, you do actually sound a lot better, a lot more clear. And
it's not doing that funky crackle stuff.
It seems okay, to be fair. Maybe it was like a controller thing. Maybe an update on your controllers has fixed that over time.
It's the exact same controller. I haven't changed a thing.
Yeah, no, but when you connect it, do you ever connect it via USB? Or do you never do your controller updates?
No, I've just done the exact same thing.
Do you not do controller updates? Check it. You might have a controller update.
Tell you what, though, we need to go and update these standings with the race at Hungary. It's due any time now.
Yes, we currently, unfortunately, can't give you the standings. We don't have that information. But we are green. Lights ready. It's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it is go, 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 go for the Hungaro ring for 35 laps. And it seems to be a big moment off the start.
Whoa. Someone's up here. Whoa. Lap 2 and also DRS enabled instantly. Something's wrong.
Oh, no. I've had a desync. It's been a desync. We've already had a lap of racing.
Screenshot of it.
Yeah.
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 Something's up here. Yeah. I'm taking a
We've had
screenshot of the starting grid.
We've had a desync. We've had a huge desync. Ah, my God. It will come back, and there it is. We are back to lap 1. The race has begun. We apologise for that. Everybody was ghosted, a bit awkward to follow. Sam's still in P2. The desync has fixed itself. We are back on track, back on rhythm. But the stream just caught itself with a bit of a desync issue. We move on to the race. Nothing really happened there. Not a lot to boom. McLaren there. Bit of contact maybe. Piney Penguin, Steljo, Ferrari going side by side. You can see there's a laggy car there. Rob started jumping all over the show. That's a little bit dangerous. We need to wait for everything to sync back up. I think things are syncing back up. Are you still with us, Tom?
Yeah, I'm here. I've been seeing it and watching it the whole time. It's almost like the wall was sort of pulled over our eyes, and the game sort of withheld all the information from us. Everything was wrong, and now it's displaying itself correctly. But yeah, we've missed out on a few of the events here. But one event I can see is that Griffin is to the inside of Craggy. Craggy's lost 2 positions on the starting straight. DRS hasn't been used by anyone, so I think that the drivers have been unaffected by the desync, and it was just us watching. So as it stands, the lobby's continued, and nobody suffered too much. And I don't think it was desync.
I think Sid's having a moment or pushing for an attack, but that time difference, he's dropped it. I think he's P3, and he's dropped it.
Well, allegedly,
yeah.
Beetle Clamp and Sid are. Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah.
You can.
I'm trying to fix it somehow. That's a little bit better. I think Beetle Clamp, if he changes positions, it might sync itself back up. But he's sat there in P4 right now. His teammate is up into P3. Sid's dropped down 2 positions there. Bit of an issue. However, things are starting to gap out a bit there. You can see people starting to gap out to the leader. So from the back of the field already, Havoc Connor and Goran. Goran's had a moment off the start. Goran's all the way to the back. 31
Beetle comes
seconds.
out an issue.
Oh, what's going on there? Beetle. He's had a slide, caught himself in a bit of a moment, falling all the way down, and he's now Sid back up into P4. You did just cut out there, Tom.
I was back by him. Sorry.
You did cut out a little bit there, but look, we've got an Aston Martin battling for the lead against Sam. Hoodie's trying to send it around the outside, but can he get the line? I don't think he can. It's all for Sam to try. Oh my word. That was insane.
That was a good move from Hoodie.
That was a monumental battle, to say the least, people. Oh, the replay didn't come up. Never mind. We go back to the racing screen. Robstar's moving up a position. Let's see if this is going to work now. Interval, there we are.
Yeah, the gap, Sid and Beetle Clamp gap has fixed itself, so it looks like we're all good and going smoothly. Unfortunately, with a couple of issues at the start, but as it stands, Sid is going to have to do something about that damage.
Ooh.
He's going to stop early and go for a 2-stop or what, but he's going to be vulnerable to literally everyone on the circuit.
He's run it wide. Robstar is lagging all over the show. We have seen it. Rob is having serious connection issues there. We saw it earlier on in lap 1. Sid's into the pit, swapping that wing. He's picked up some damage, but the front 3 have got themselves some huge breathing space there. Charlie now, the V-car, potentially under attack from Robstar, but if Robstar is lagging, this is going to make things very difficult for fighting. Hopefully his connection
in Robstar's defense, I've not seen him lag once.
I saw him lag at the start, but oh, there he is. Little bit of lag. Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, that's not good. Connection issues for Robstar.
Not near anyone at the moment besides Charlie, who's not particularly involved with him at the moment, so I think he's got a case to continue so far, but if he starts getting involved with other drivers, then he might have to cede. Oh, Charlie's
making positions back up, sends it on Griffin. That was a decent move there from the V-cab. From the Aston Martin. Reserve driver filling in today in the Aston Martin. D Summers not racing. Teal not racing. 2 reserves filling those Aston Martin seats. And 1 Aston Martin is sat there in a podium spot. Hoodie proving to have some pace here. Proving to be one of the quicker drivers in EU2 now. As we get into round 9. 3 rounds to go after this one. So if I had some standings, I would have told you about the championship.
Speak of Hoodie, he's looking like a threat to Hako right now. He's all over him. He's intimidating him in the mirrors. Hako locking the front right in an attempt to break later than him. But as it stands, Hoodie's just that little bit far back. He doesn't quite have the overspeed. He doesn't quite have the traction. He doesn't quite have the track advantage. Sam looming big in his mirrors as well, so he's going to be looking to be all over this. And Sam just probably picked up a warning there, ran a little bit wide.
I think I know what Sam's doing here. Sam's just waiting. He's being patient, biding his time. He's not. Oh, that was a big snap.
Hokey pokey, and you nearly turn around, but he doesn't quite. He just managed to catch it.
Yeah.
Still within the DRS, he'll be able to make it that time, but we're just spending a little bit of battery.
Doing very well to keep himself calm and collected. The 3-second penalty for Charlie. Oh no, that's not going to go in his favour.
Tell you what, Hoodie looks like to be on a move. On for a move on Hako here into turn 1. You always love a good move into turn 1 at Hungary. It's like a drag race every time, and each lap is just a round counter rate, basically. He had a little bit of a snap there. He caught it very well. Hako took the wide line, took the power. He's not burning batteries, Hoodie, so I don't think he's feeling too inclined to overtake just yet.
Fake you on there.
Hako taking a completely different line to Hoodie. Sam's caught back up.
Yeah, Sam's just waiting. I know he is. He's biding his time. He's just trying to focus on staying in that DRS pack. They're all on medium tyres. All 3 of them, though, as you can now see the tyres on the screen. So the top 5, medium compact tyre. Before you have 2 hard runners. Is that Craggy in an altercation? Craggy's going to send it around the outside. Beetle and Craggy fighting it out here. Beetle keeps it.
It's Fernando Alonso-esque defending from Beetle. Clam gives him the little tap of the rear left tyre. Says, you know what, you're not going up the inside of that corner here at Hungary. You do not want to do that, otherwise we're going to crash. So Craggy, being the wise old fox he is, knows better than to do that to Beetle Clam, who then goes and bins it into the wall, and he's out of the race nearly. Loses his front wing. On display right there, what I'm talking about. And Beetle Clam now is going to have to limp back to the pits with his tail between his legs and beg for a new front wing.
Yeah, we did just get that on the replay. As you see him coming around there and it's the wall. Oh, it's so unfortunate for Beetle Clam. He was doing very well early on. He's had a couple of moments now. But Hoodie's getting close.
Glad you caught that just as I was catching it as well.
Oh, I was literally just looking at the delta, saw the 10th, and we jumped straight back on board. Oh, that could have been a move for the making. Or will we see the famous move into turn 3 that he did on the Red Bull earlier on in the race? He's now lap 7, still 28 laps of racing to go. Oh, the front 3 getting themselves that breathing space. In essence, they've got 8 seconds of breathing space because Charlie's not a threat with 3 seconds. Ooh.
Nearly.
Nearly.
If there was one word to describe Charlie's demeanour and the way he's driving, it is intimidated by this reserve Hoodie. He is.
That's Hako.
Doesn't know his opponent. Oh, did I say Charlie? My bad.
Hako. I know we're used to Charlie being one of the top run drivers. Sam's having a long. Sam's going to send it. Oh, that is outrageous. Go on, Sam, lad. He's really pushing that Red Bull. Makes it side by side. But the Aston Martin is defending well and manages to keep that. Whoa, go on, Sam. Really throwing the elbows on here.
Someone surely. Oh, maybe not. He's had a bit of a snap there, so he won't lose DRS or anything like that. It won't be too consequential, but it just means that he won't have a look into turn 1. Hoodie 04 now. He's going to have to be thinking about defending a lot as well as attacking Hako, but he's going to use the DRS at the same time to maintain that gap to Sam. So we'll see how he copes with the Red Bull in his rear, and we'll see how he copes with the RB in front of him. Charlie had a moment.
Charlie's had a moment. Oh,
yeah,
Charlie's all the way dropping down. He's down behind Havoc Connor now. That's unfortunate. Look at the gap on that track map from the front 3 going down to Robstar. That is insane. They are absolutely in a league of their own. These 3 all fighting out for the victory. Certainly being the fastest drivers here and making that statement. Hako's not getting it easy. Hoodie, the reserve driver, looking to make his name here in EU2. And Sam looking for what could be the race he's been waiting for. He's not had the best season so far, but this could be it here at the Hungary ring.
you cut out after looking at what could be for me. But what I'm seeing is Stelshow trying to make a move on Robstar. He's just lacked the courage to go down the
3
inside of the
seconds
place
for
where Sam
Sid.
went down, inside of Hoodie. But he's going to be looking to make a move into turn 1 now. Stelshow in the Ferrari, looking to score some good points here against Robstar, the lag man from the start of the race. He's not lagging too much now, but he hasn't got anything to defend with. Stelshow on the hard tyres, same age, takes the position and swiftly moves.
Oh, Piney's
in front
got
of
to
him.
go defensive against Craggy. Oh, Craggy's looking to thread the needle. Would he go for the middle? But he
Oh,
comes.
there's a big
The
spot going
Alpine
on here.
and Griffin. He almost got that open door with Matty Robert and Craggy.
Oh.
He's looking for it on Craggy. So's Piney Penguin on Robstar.
Piney
Look
Penguin.
at that.
Piney Penguin's been shown a sign to the chip shot by Robstar. Has been given absolutely no
comes
regard
Griffin
on the
again.
outside. Here comes Griffin around the
Outside.
outside. Takes it
Wow.
off track though. He did go off track, so he'll pick up a warning. I'm unsure if that Piney Penguin will take that to the stewards for taking the place off track, but Robstar's defending from Craggy now. He's all over the shop. Stelshow on the hards. He's managing to get a gap now.
That was insane racing there. Coming out of turns 2 and 3. Look at the power. They're all fighting side by side. That was insane. And Griffin coming out on top with an opportunistic move. He has a look again to the inside of Craggy, but does not go for that move. Lap 9. These drivers are throwing it all out here. This is a monumental race. Piney doing well to fight against these drivers as well. Matty Robot inside the points, trying to follow his kicks out of a teammate through. Craggy's in P6. Now the one who has to try and get past Robstar. Stelshaw's made it done and gapped 2 seconds. Here comes Craggy, making it easy. But could Griffin also follow through? He's going to try to the inside line into turn 1. Piney Penguins defending against Matty Robbo. Matty Robbo's also making up places. Can potentially get the move done. He's side by side so far as we get into turn 2. Doors below. Oh, it's contact though with the McWilliams driver. Robstar. Matty's just hit the rear end of him. Got too quick though, got a bit too greedy as Robstar's had to slow down and cost himself all those positions. Havoc Connor is back in this fight also, but no, so is Charlie if he can just catch up to that kick Sauber. Oh my word.
That was just the case of Matty Robber leaving it too late on the brakes and he's just rear-ended the Williams. Who was it? I think it was PW Jones or someone. I'm not quite sure.
Robstar.
Well, Robstar, he hasn't suffered too much from it, and Matty Robbo, I don't think he got too much damage, and he's still with the pack, so he hasn't particularly lost too much time. But here goes Griffin on Craggy. Craggy had a bit of a snap there through the fast right-hander there. I'm not.
Ooh. Trying for it. Trying for it.
On the gap. Well, as we see a move from Griffin into turn 1, though, he's seen Stelshow run off into the distance at the moment.
Oh, here we go. Move for the lead. Hoodie's trying to go for it. Hacko's forced into a defensive line. Can Hoodie get through? He's looking for a switchback. Can he get the traction down? He just can't get it enough. Hacko, beautiful on the power. And Sam's looking there with a front row seat of this battle thinking, yeah, you lot fight it out, boys. I'll just wait here for my open door.
Yeah, the door is on its hinges at the moment for Sam. He's banging and banging and banging, but there is no reply. He's waiting for that moment. He's waiting for these two to just have that moment where they collide. They don't fall out of the race. They don't lose their wheel, but they just lose the DRS, and it allows him to go and move freely. But if he keeps locking up the rears like that, Tokyo Drift style, it's not going to work too well. But here goes Hoodie Pete. No, Hoodie Pete. I keep calling him that, but it's Hoodie 04. He just went down the inside after the right-left chicane into Sector 2, but he actually just didn't run out of space, and he was well defended by Hacko, so this race in here is very aggressive, but it is very fair.
This is monumental showing for these EU2 drivers, to say the least. Hoodie, a reserve driver as well, filling in that Aston Martin, certainly showing what he's made of. Sam possibly having... Oh, he has a snap there. That's what he's possibly having. I was going to say having one of the best races of his season so far in this front pack here. Doing very, very well. But there's also a fight just behind P4.
Here we go.
Craggy now needs to try and defend against Griffin. But Hoodie not looking for a move there on Hacko. He tried it the lap earlier. Now he's going to wait and settle in a little bit. Here goes Craggy and Griffin fighting it out. PW Jones gets past Piney Penguin. The Williams versus McLaren, not something you hear every day. The McLarens are now together.
Here goes Griffin on Craggy down the inside of turn 3. He takes the position very nicely, but Craggy's still there. He takes the inside line through turn 4, and he's just able to run Griffin out of road. He has to cede the track position, and he's going to have to save his card up his sleeve for next time. He's going to have to choose a different maneuver to make, because that one, Craggy's wise too in his kick Sauber.
Absolutely, managing to keep that position beautifully. Kick-Sauber has the racing etiquette and the experience, knows where to place his car in the defensive moments when it's needed the most. You see all the drivers now coming through. PW Jones looking to gap those McLarens now and try and get up to Griffin, but it's 1.7 second gap. Charlie picks up another 3 seconds. It's unfortunate for the VCAB not having one of the better races. There's a change for the lead as Hako now goes into the pits. Starting off what could be the pit stop strategy, run to the end. A hard compound tyre can certainly do some mileage in this game cycle. The new handling model allows for it, but the mediums not being one of the better tyres to be on. Sam's lost the DRS third to Huddy. He's not going to get it. He doesn't have that rear wing open, but he's certainly staying within 1 second's reach.
Yeah, he's just outside the 1 second gap range, so at the moment I think it'd be a good time for Sam to pit. And just checking where, who was it, Hako came out. Hako, clean air. He's in clean air at the moment, so Sam, he would pit and come out behind Hako and be also in that clean air. So if I was him, I'd be thinking about pitting now.
Absolutely. We've got to also think that Rob Star's just come in, so he's done his pit stop. He's all push now to try and get back up to the field. He's lost a lot of time though. There's a 5 second gap to Pipe Tech to Hako, and then an 8 second gap from Beetle to Pipe Tech. So it's not doing well. Pipe Tech obviously dropping it in qualifying, not qualifying at all, did not get a timed lap on the board. The conditions were dangerous though. It was absolutely sweltering on the track as the rain came down, but it did dry out, and then drivers like Sam being able to get himself up there in a decent position of qualifying, now setting himself up for the race. It's very hard to overtake here, but these drivers have been certainly making overtakes easy, so there's not a lot of opportune moments to overtake. Some of these corners being treacherous, a high downforce track to say the least. But now Griffin is looking to press on against Craggy one more time. He's forced to the outside line. Craggy's defensive once again. Can the Griffin pull it back and push for a switchback? He can. That outside line just gets the traction down better, and Craggy knows it, using it to his advantage in defence into turn 1 every time. So Sam still yet to pit as well as Huddy.
Yeah, this connection thing is a bit nuts. I think it's a Discord thing. It's not an instant thing. It's some sort of Discord today. But yeah,
something's going wrong, but it's only for 1 week. It normally doesn't happen. I guess we can try and deal with it.
Yeah, it's just one of them, but we'll cope with it. But Sam and Hoodie still not pitting.
Oh no, they're going out longer.
Yeah, it's still going.
Apologies for my cough though. Sid's retired. Sid's crashed. Safety car! No, that's unfortunate. The drivers have just passed the pit lane. Oh, it will be Tay diving into the pits though. Oh, that is full course safety car. Sid has dropped it.
You're seething. You're seething if you're on half tyres. This is perfect for anyone on mediums. Perfect.
Absolutely. This is beautiful for those medium runners. Everybody patting the safety car, waiting for the race leader to get back up. He'd already passed the pit lane when the safety car came onto the track. That is unfortunate, but they're probably going to have to box now, those front two. The medium compound are going to benefit from it in a way. Hako may lose out here dramatically. Has he gained the time back? Does Hako have the time back under safety car? Charlie's out. I think, has Charlie binned it in the pits?
No way.
There's no way.
Oh no.
Oh my word.
Oh no.
I think Charlie's binned it in the pit lane. That is unfortunate.
Oh, that's a bitter one to swallow. Hoodie and Sam.
Hoodie and Sam are now not pitting. Sam does. Hoodie stays out.
Question mark. Question mark.
Question mark indeed. You had a bit of a cut out there, but we are back.
Oh, Sid said he got a puncture.
No
What?
way. Surely Sid will have a clip for that. Sam comes into the pits. He's jumped by Connor.
Onto soft.
Tiny Penguin.
Sam's onto soft.
He's gone to softs.
Why have people gone? What is this?
He's going to soft mediums. He's going to soft mediums. He's going to have to. Unless...
Deary me.
Wait. This could be a big brain strat here. This could be... See Sam expecting another one?
Oh. Is somebody doing a lap under safety car? Oh.
Are you cutting out, mate? I'm so sorry.
On into intermediate, so that's crazy business.
Wait. Could the rain be incoming?
Right. Oh.
Rain? Rain? The sky's looking dull. Somebody said rain. Wait, let me quickly. Rain. Oh! Rain, yeah, rain. Oh, so there's rain incoming. Sam, on the softs. He's going to try and push it now really hard. Unless the rain comes now. I'm not seeing it on the screen. Nothing's dropping yet.
I think Sam has played an absolute godsend if the rain comes soon.
I'm having...
Oh.
But bear with me, because I know how to fix it. Fixed. So every now and again, I have a little issue with my keyboard where I have to disconnect and reconnect it. It like makes the disconnect and reconnect sound all the time. But that should be fixed now. However, the sky's looking very grey.
Yeah, this safety car's perfect if people want the rain to come, like Craggy. But he's going to burn up those.
Gonna burn out. Who's come out on inters? Did somebody come out on
Stick
inters?
out. Yeah, Craggy's on inters, so if there is rain coming, if he sticks it out for maybe 2 or 3 laps, he won't lose a pit stop in that amount of time on intermediates. They're not that much slower than slicks. Like, they're they're a lot slower, but they're not like, oh my days slower. They're like just a lot slower. Do you know what I mean? So he's not going to lose a pit stop in 3 laps. He'll lose it in maybe 5 or 6. And if the rain comes quick enough, then he'll have gained by doing this.
If the rain comes before the safety car goes in, because the gap, the back drivers still haven't caught up yet, Goran and Beetle. But if we do see one more lap on the safety car, and the rain, because obviously we don't have the engineers by our side, the rain says the rain is coming soon. That could be the masterclass from Craggy here now. It could come after the safety car goes in, or potentially on another lap of safety car. Because obviously, you know, when you ask your engineer, you have an idea when it's coming. So, yeah, it's one of those. It could potentially go in Craggy's favour. This is a risky manoeuvre, risky business to say the
People
least.
are going
And
to
there
be.
it is. Safety car will be coming in. So this is either going to go one way. Craggy's way, or everybody else's.
Yeah. Or well, I mean, if you're extending on the hard tires, like have a Connor, Tiny Penguin, Cos Dynamo, or even Hoodie, now you're cooked anyway.
I think Sam's gonna fly now. I think Sam's gonna fly.
Oh
by
please, Sam, come on.
I do think Sam's gonna get this, and we're away. He's going.
Into the.
Oh no! Is that Donamo? He's in the pits.
No way.
He's gone. He's got a second. There's no way that is a restart of a lifetime.
Oh wow, that's such a good restart. Sam flying as well. He's not going to have enough time to make these softs work though.
Oh, it's raining. He's coming down.
Yeah, I told you it's raining. I said it was raining like 5 times.
You had a cut out. You keep cutting out. It's unfortunate. He's coming down. The rain is coming.
Before the restart.
Craggy! I don't believe it.
Oh, Hacker on the outside of Tiny Penguin. They make contact. Sam!
Oh, Sam! Sam goes through one! Can he get two?
God.
Sam gets 2! What a move from the Red Bull! That is absolutely outrageous! That is insane! The Red Bull's on the podium! He's looking through the top, but don't count out Craggy, because you know what he just did! He's boxed for inters and the rain's coming down now. But look at that on the replay. He got one, he got two. It's a double move for Sam around the outside. And now he's pushing up for Havoc Connor. He's up into P2. This is absolutely insane. The Red Bull is flying. That's my boy. I don't believe it.
Then Sam, though, is extended for one more lap, I think. It's not quite inters, but it's definitely not slick. Sam to the inside of Hoodie into turn one. Harney Penguin's got 10 seconds for speed in the pit lane. Sam's broke way later than Hoodie. He's able to cope with these conditions a lot better. Those fresh softs are able to withhold the temperature a lot easier, withhold the grip. Hoodie's already dropped quite a far bit back, half a second.
Red Bull on top, baby. Red Bull on top, baby.
If you can just stick it out for one more lap, just rag the tyres around, just like keep the grip just towards the end. Maybe just lose it towards the third sector. You'll be all right. You'll get to the pits. You'll have the inters, and you'll be all right. Just take it to the end.
He's a second ahead. He's still pushing like crazy. 1.5. Oh my word! Here goes Hacker. Sends it on Hoodie.
Please, boys, fight as much as you can. Keep Craggy as back as you can.
They're
gonna be flying. Craggy's gonna be absolutely over the moon with his decision.
Sam, this is absolutely outrageous. Craggy may overheat his tyres. The dry compound tyres are still flying. This is an issue. Maybe Craggy's going to burn away a little bit too much. But look at Sam go.
I think during this lap it's going to go bad, so I think he has to come in now. Yeah, he's coming in. He's coming into the pit lane. Don't crash on the pit entry like I secretly saw you do in qualifying. He's managed it very, very well. He's coming in now. Don't speed. Brake nicely. And he's not pit. He's not sped. Hacko's gone again. Stelshow's gone again.
Craggy's pulling away now. Craggy's going.
Yeah, Craggy's gone. Sam is on his way out of the pits now. He's going to have some lovely fresh air to drive into so he can gain all that time back on everyone in front of him. Wow, what a blinder he's pulled.
That is the strategy of a lifetime. He's come out in cleaner. He pushed to P1. Got past everybody. The double overtake around the outside of turn 5. Absolutely outrageous stuff. You can only see it here from these drivers as you put on a show and the rain starts to fall. And Craggy is on a masterclass. Look at the time drop to Hackaway in front. 2 seconds, 2 tenths in a corner. Another 10th out of that exit. 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 5 tenths, 7 tenths. Here he comes, right on the rear of Hackaway.
There's been a push at the back. VSC.
Oh no!
There's been a push at the back.
Havoc comes out of it.
We'll see something of that, but that just means that Sam is going to be, he's going to be so upset.
This is going to work in Hackaway's favour.
If these guys get in and get inters and get out before this VSC ends, that man is going to be seething. Oh no, they've gone out. Oh no, they're coming in. Oh, Stealth shows at a moment. Come on. Come on, VSC.
Dry runners are coming in. Sam's coming around turn 14 now. Come on, give us the green. Give us the green.
Needs to end, man.
Give us the green.
They're all going to get out ahead of him.
Give us the green.
Give us the green.
No, no, no.
No. Oh, somebody's been held up at least.
No.
Oh.
It's only 3. Wait, it's okay. It's only 3.
He's jumped PW Jones. He's lost one. Yeah, he's lost, what, 2 positions probably.
Oh, that is outrageous. I don't believe that's just happened. And we're back to green flags. And away we go. Samner needs to push like crazy to try and catch back up that time he's lost. He just pulled a masterclass. What was absolutely monumental racing to be cost everything under VSC. Absolutely robbed.
It's not over yet though. Still some time to make that gap up. He's
justice for my boy.
Level of pace at the moment.
Justice.
No, he deserved that. He deserved that podium place.
He deserved all of it, mate. That was all for Sam's taking. Now he's going to have to fight for it. But the rain is falling, the track's getting worse, and the pace will slow down as the drivers fight for the life. This is no Drive to Survive.
Craggy's strategy paying off incredibly is quite something. We'll see how badly his Inters have suffered, though.
13-second gap. At this pace,
It's a big gap.
It's a big gap. It's going to be a huge margin to catch. Craggy's pulled an absolute
Even with tyre wear.
Yeah. It was beautiful. It was well played. He had a feeling, and his feeling paid off. That gut feeling that you can't get rid of. Absolute masterclass. You can't fault it.
I'll tell you what, Sam is catching Stelshaw ever so slightly, maybe by just a little bit less than he needs.
Come on, Sam. Hako's
He'll
getting
be
3 seconds.
motivated.
I didn't see that. Cheers for that, Pablo. That's why we love you in the chat. We love you, our loyal supporters in our community. You come in, you chat, you talk in the Twitch streams and the races. Thank you for the information. 3 seconds for Huddy. Huddy, a driver looking very good in the opening stint. He's down in P6, but can he push on and get past PW Jones, then chase Sam down?
Yeah, something that I do in here, definitely on the Inters, I always have the car in hot lap. I never use medium.
Oh, fight though. Huddy's fighting for it. Wow. Almost got it there. PW Jones is not having
Big scrap.
Oh, he's struggling.
Somebody is.
Oh, he's struggling bad.
Tay's involved in this as well.
Yeah, don't count out that Ferrari.
So it folds into turn one. There'll have a slipstream game going on. Tay will be in a good position here if he can just get a good exit. These guys, let them have their snaps of oversteer while you just get the power down. Here he goes. Here comes Hoodie.
Yeah. Come on, boy. Can you do it? Can you get the slipstream? You don't have the DRS. No, he can't. Takes a wider line. Switch back!
Wide. Ooh. Just contact.
I want it to happen. I want it to happen. This is prime switch back territory, turn one Hungary. Always has been, always will be. Can he get the inside line on the exits? Looking for it.
They're just clipping and clipping and clipping. At one time, it'll be just too much. This Hoodie is very aggressive.
Banging on the door, but Jones is not opening.
It's booting the door.
Look at that. He is booting it. Really pushing, bump drafting PW Jones there on the exit of turn 5. Turn 6 and 7 dispatched. That is mental. It's crazy racing. Hoodie, he's being held back dramatically. You can see how much he's gaining out of the exits. But PW Jones' racing experience, Jones's experience, and his racing etiquette and his defensive capabilities is holding back that Aston Martin. This is monumental stuff.
He's doing a great job at defending. Just making that that Williams as wide as it can be. On the back of the rear wing it says Kraken, and that's exactly what he is needing to be right now. A big, massive car, the width of the sea. Driving in the sea right now. It's coming from the sky. It's hitting the track on a rate that is bigger than a few laps ago.
Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going to
so the inside forces his way through, but PW Jones on the outside line might get a better exit. Hoodie just gives him a shove for good measure. Make sure he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
PW Jones be close enough. I mean, that was
actually nice.
A rough move towards the. It was a rough move to say the least, but a bit fair.
I'd say that's hard racing, hard racing. You can see him coming round there, he's squeezing him, but ultimately the Aston Martin goes through and now needs to press on to try and catch Sam. 5 seconds he needs to drop. Sam starting to slowly drop that time on his rival ahead, Stelshaw. He's stayed within 2.5 seconds, now 2 seconds.
Hako's catching Craggy, but he's going 3 seconds since I last looked. And is that enough? I don't know. 10 laps to go. It's probably been about 3 laps since I looked. 9 laps to go. He probably needs just a few more laps than there is to go.
Right, let's give it 2 laps. Let's give it 2 more laps. See how this pace drops now, and then we'll know roundabout where he's going to attack.
10 laps to go. 2 laps. In 2 laps time we'll check. 10 laps to go. 10 seconds.
We have an estimated last lap wonder from Pablo Plays in the chat. That could happen, you know. Hako's gaining 2 tenths there out of turn 1. Dropping it a little bit as Craggy seems to get the power down ever so more as he comes through a couple of the corners coming up towards turn 4. Hako comes around turn 2. Really pushing that V-cab, absolutely sending it. Trying his almost hardest, using the maximum of track limits there. You can see how hard he's pushing. The time's dropping ever so slowly. Sending it through. That's 3/10 improvement there coming out of turn 4. That's insane. Hako's flying in second sector.
But don't forget that Craggy had his inters during the dry safety car laps. So those tyres will be significantly more worn than the inters that these guys have put on when the rain started. So, but I wouldn't expect that wear to be so severe that it would cause him to drop 13 seconds over the course of 15 laps. But you never know. You never know just how bad those tyres have got.
Yeah, a bit shoddy there from Tim, just on board as he's trying to get
Yeah.
past PW Jones. The absolute roadblock, the barrier in the street. Oh, he's off! He's locked his brakes, he's off the track. He's doing well to save himself and gets going again.
Yep, just hit the curb a little bit there, so that means the field is quite evenly.
Bit of a cut out though, but there it is. You see him coming round right on the rear tail of that Williams driver, voice break. Too much curb, locks it, slides off. He's on the unfortunate wettest part of the track. He gets himself going again.
I suppose Matty Robbo, Beetle Clamp, Pipe Tech are quite close together at the moment. Matty Robbo is catching quite drastically on Beetle Clamp.
I want to say something. It stopped raining, and in goes Matty for the dries. I expected that. I expected that. I expected that. It caught my eye. I was straight on the man. I knew he was going to do it. Oh, that's right. Matty knows his stuff. Straight in he goes.
It's got to be.
Medium tyres.
Matty Robbo's
DRS is
taking
enabled.
mediums. Pipe Tech softs.
Pipe takes off. Ooh.
Is the track ready for slicks yet?
Wow. Wow, this is an absolute insane race. Oh, Roadstar there catching himself a slide. We just caught it. This has been insane.
Ian.
The weather. Can you believe it?
Craggy, Hako, Stel Show.
Sam. Hoodie. PW Jones.
Craggy takes the mediums.
Tear. Oh, all eyes. All eyes. Matty's not going to gain like he wants to. He was already quite far behind. But he's going to have the warmed up tyres. But Pipe takes him out on the softs. He does have the advantage at the moment. Matty's just within DRS striking distance though. Out comes Craggy. Out comes the rest of the field. Everybody's in the pits. Nobody's jumping. Oh no! Craggy's certainly going to win this one. Tom Carter.
Somebody's crashed at the back.
Somebody's crashed at the back. Tiny Penguin. Oh, he's in the pits. Crashing into the pit lane. The last to come in, I think. So I have swapping those intermediates. Let's have a look at the tyres here. Mixing the grid. Tays on the hards. Interesting call.
Might be the only fresh tyres he has left.
Hoodie. Off that. He's right on the tail of Sam. Oh my.
He's in the softs as well.
Yeah, he's on the softs. Sam's going to be under a lot of pressure. But I know this man's thought process. And he's going to be thinking pressure's for tyres.
Mm-hmm. But it's also something you have to withstand. But Hoodie's on a time penalty, so don't forget.
Yeah, Hoodie does have the time penalty, but on the soft tyres, 7 laps to go. He's almost within DRS striking distance. Oh, mate, I don't know. Sam needs to absolutely send it now. As you can see in the chat by the Discord stream, Twitch costs Formula 1 bot. You want to join the Discord and register as a driver? Get yourself in there, the link's there. Hako's not going to gain enough, I don't think. They're saying the softs overheat on this track. It's only good enough for about 4 or 5 laps. Ooh. Stelzio could have the issue. Hoodie really now gaining on Sam right on the rear. So if you say
Just
they
keep
can only go
on the
5
right.
laps, it's going to be interesting for Pipe Tech, Stelzio and Hoodie.
5 laps is a bit.
No,
You
before they
know,
overheat.
5
Before they overheat.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but that's on a full tank, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Hoodie's now looking for an open door on Sam early on, but I think he's going to wait for the DRS and try and capitalise on that. Sam's not really gaining a lot on Stelzio in front. Hako is gaining 6.7.
Oh, he is gaining.
6.7.
Hako flying. Standard.
Hako has locked in completely and utterly.
Here goes Hoodie on Sam. Sam doesn't really put up much of a fight, is not to. Hoodie's got a penalty. Stelzio's not far ahead. Sam, his best chances are with Hoodie ahead of him, dragging him along with DRS, using the tyres that he has.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Sam's got the racing knowledge to know things like this, so we expect this from him. As Tom Carter says, that's what he's going to do. You'll be damn right to see that. And then in the final closing laps, you may see a battle depending on where the times are. You could be Hoodie right on the rear of Stelzio, and then Sam just there lurking behind for attack. Pipe takes out in the pits.
He's retired in the pit. Unsure.
May have caught himself a little bit of damage though, unfortunately. Tom keeps cutting out right when he's talking. It's making it a little bit awkward to try and get things going. No, with low fuel, even with low fuel, the softs are hard. There's Red Devil. And this man's a lot faster than me, so I take his knowledge.
Well, I mean, I've just seen Hoodie drop Sam by 1.6 seconds in 1 lap. So, I mean...
So in the cost bets, penalties to go over or under. Did under win? Somebody tell me in the chat. Did under win? Did under win?
Still 6 laps to go.
It is indeed. The gaps have opened up a lot, but look at that. Hoodie is right within a striking distance of Stelzio. Could be looking for a podium here if he can gap Sam away, but it will not be podium unless one of those in front get a penalty. If Sam can just stay within that and get close enough, because he has dropped the DRS a bit there, can he try and get it? That was from last night. Oh my word. Oh my word.
Sorry?
There was a cost bet from last night still and it wasn't closed.
Oh my word.
Just closed it now and Pablo's just been paid.
Nice.
Rob Star 3 seconds, unfortunate. Hoodie now within DRS striking distance right when he needs to be. Purple sector 2. He's coming around turn 12 now. As he gets around 13 and gets ready for 14, will pick up that DRS. He's going to look to attack that Ferrari. But Sam has also benefited from this and has stayed within that little bit of a slipstream there. But does not benefit from the DRS. So unless Stelzio slows down. Sam goes fastest. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Oh! Here goes
Oh!
Hoodie. Switch back.
There it is! The Aston Martin goes through! But it's not without its fair share of defence from the Ferrari, but there's nothing he can do. Hoodie goes through with a beautiful switchback there. What a move!
Amazing.
Look at it, look at it. It's absolutely stunning. The Ferrari's looking to stay close and stay within a fine distance. And through, he goes on the switchback. It's beautiful stuff. It's absolutely amazing.
Cos Dynamo sets the fastest lap on medium tyres, so that means Sam could be getting a tyre advantage now, like Red Devil was giving us the insight of. He's a very, very well-trusted source. I believe you can trust me on that. We've seen the retirement of Robstar, but 4 laps to go now once we cross the line.
Oh, 6 drivers out of this race. That's unfortunate. Better luck next time. Mighty Robo just sat there in the point. Love it. Get the point. Just get that 1 point. Dynamo outside of the points has stole that fastest lap point away. Stelzio now with the advantage to try and fight back. Sam still within and trying to fight back into that 1 second distance, but just cannot get the DRS. They're just pushing too hard in front. But I reckon on this lap, this will be the lap that Sam is now going to have the tyre advantage. We've had our trusted source. There's Hako. He's flying. Oh my God, Hako's 2.6 seconds away. Oh my God, he is. That is insane. Look at him though. You can see him in the background, setting himself up for an attack. He just needs to get another second and a half and he will be in DRS striking distance. Like it was predicted early on by Pablo. A last lap wonder here. Yeah. Last lap battle for the lead incoming. You absolutely know it. Hako is closing down and closing down fast. Craggy may lose it out here.
It's giving Hako that small edge.
Sam's in DRS. Here we go. I called it. He's going to start catching.
Come on, Sam.
Come on, mate. Come on,
Good,
buddy.
a good set of laps here. I mean, and you'll get a podium here. Podium's definitely on.
3 lap shootout to come.
Just got to play your cards right here. Stealth show and let this guy finish ahead of him. 3-second penalties can always be removed. You never know how that individual got that penalty. Could be a warning that was avoiding action and then never got a warning for the rest of the race. Gets it removed, no penalty.
Absolutely.
What's Sam going to do here? Is he going to make the move? It looks like Stealth Show's going to make the move. Oh!
Sam looking for an open door. Wait for it.
Stealth
Wait
Show on
for
the
it.
inside.
Can Sam do it? Oh,
Gets
he
nice
can.
power.
Wait, there he goes
He
on
does.
one.
Uses a slipstream from Stealth Show.
Is it
Stealth Show
gonna be
boxed in on the outside. It goes to the inside. It's close. Speed takes the Ferrari's position. It's nice and tidy from Sam. That's 1 of 2. Half the job done. Now Hoodie just ahead of him. But at the moment, it's a net P3 for Sam as it stands.
1.7 Parker. 1.6 now. Sam
Got
certainly
2 fine
benefiting on
margins.
these tyres.
Yeah, the margins are fine here. Oh, snap from Sam. Catches it, leaves him vulnerable to Stealth Show. Stealth Show to the inside, shoves Sam. Sam keeps his note where it is a bit dangerous. It means Hoodie's escape now.
Stealth Show's not going to have the DRS, but neither does Hoodie.
Yeah.
Sam needs to get a good line now, coming through these final 3 corners. Needs to set himself up beautifully. Can he take it back? Can he go for that double move he was trying for? Stealth Show's really trying to push round turn 13 there to try and close that gap up before it comes to the detection zone, but does not have it. Sam, right on that rear diffuser, he's now going to get that rear wing up and coming down the pit straight, burning a bit of the battery with the slipstream DRS and battery. It's easy stuff. He swings it to the inside line. The Ferrari's going to try and defend it. There's contact though between the Ferrari and Red Bull. Sam stays ahead. The Red Bulls just fought the Ferrari just falling behind though. This is going to be insane. Hako is almost within striking distance. He's in the DRS zone. Here it goes. Vicar versus Kick Sauber as they come into sector 2. It's 1 sector away from DRS. Can he pull it out on the last lap? This is going to be crazy. Craggy's pushing him out of it.
Yeah. So Hako and Sam both have. It's the same situation unfolding across 2 parts of the track. You have Sam, and Hako. They both have about a few corners to gain about 2/10, get the DRS and make the move into turn 1. That's basically their only chance.
Penultimate lap has actually been a very, very exciting one. Here it comes. Here it comes, Hako. Come on, can he get it? He's so close. It's 9 cents. It's 9, 6, 7. It's 1. Did he miss it?
Did
Did he miss it?
I don't
We're
know.
coming around turn 1. Is that rear wing going to open?
He
No,
hasn't
it's
got it. He
not.
hasn't got it.
He was
About
just
Sam?
out of it.
Sam's got it. Sam's got it, and he's much closer to Hoodie than Craggy, and then Hako is to Craggy. He's got a little bit of battery as well, and he's got 2 DRS straights. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going.
Come on, Sam. This is the Red Bulls' last chance to try and take it on the track again. Do not be fooled by penalties. He's coming around onto the second DRS. So almost a bit of a wobble there. Is he close enough? Will he go for a last-minute lunge? He's not close enough. He needed to be right on that rear diffuser to come around turn 2 now. What's going to happen in the final closing stint? Hako's within a second now, but he's too late. He may be too far behind. Sam is the one close enough for any potential move. Can he get it through turn 5 maybe? He got a double overtake earlier on in the race. He's closing up, closing that gap. But as we come round into the 6-7 chicane, I don't think he's going to be close enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Stealth Show, can he get the move? Stealth Show's looking for it, looking for an open door on Sam. Not close enough. Sam is still close enough to the Aston Martin. I don't know if Stealth Show's had a slide there, but collects it. Sam's looking for any open door. The last minute lunge, the last minute manoeuvre. No matter what corner it is, he's going to try the outside line. Can he flick it back to the inside line? The slide contact. Oh, there's contact with the Ferrari. No, an incident there. on the penultimate corner. But as we come around turn 14, it's Craggy to take victory. Hako P2, provisionally, Hoodie on P3 until Sam takes it there. Crossing the line. What was the gap there? Steljo, P4, Hoodie pushed down to P5. There's a fight towards the line for PW Jones, but he gets it for P6, tier P7. Goran, Griffin, and Matty Robbo to do the top 10. Just outside the points will be Donamo and Piney Penguin. Oh my word, I'm going dizzy.
That was an insane race and an insane ending.
That was crazy. That was race of the season. Despite
Definitely
the
so
DNFs,
far.
despite the DNFs, that was race of the season. I do not believe what we have actually just seen. That was race of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Dry stint, wet stint, dry stint. Dry to wet wet to dry qualifying. Oh my word. Hungary did not
That
disappoint.
qualifying. The weather was a lovely factor today, wasn't it?
That was nuts. Absolutely 100% race of the season. Craggy driver of the day, very much deserved. A masterclass. A masterclass. Pitting for those intermediate tyres. That was crazy strategy. That was a 2000 IQ manoeuvre and did manage to pull it off. Fantastic stuff there from the Kick Sauber. Hako P2 almost pulled a masterclass out of his own to catch that Kick Sauber in his V-carb and take the victory away. Sam on the podium for the first time this season. What a race from him. Stelshaw in P4, reserve driver filling in, following him behind the second reserve driver, in front of the second reserve driver, who brought a fight all the way to the podium spots there. It'd be Hoodie. What a race from him, filling in that Aston Martin. PW Jones, Tate, Goran, Griffin, and Matty Robbo doing their top 10. Don Amo, Piney Penguin, Rob Star, Pipe Tech, Beetle, Havoc, Connor, Sid, Charlie and Sid being the final out of the points positions. The bottom 6 from Rob Star down, also not finishing the race. But now we move on to the interviews because there is somebody I need to talk to. Invites into the comms booth. Beautiful races ran. So Craggy, Sam, and Hako, get yourselves in the comms booth. Your invites are out, people. Get yourselves in here. Let's have a word. That was absolutely outrageous, to say the least. I keep forgetting to set up that screen. You've been sent an invite. Use it to join in the comms booth, my friend. So we have P3, we have P1, and we have P2. But going on to P3, my boy, Sam. What a race, mate. You started off with a very, very good qualifying. Got yourself in a beautiful position and fighting it out all the way. The first stint sticking with the top 3, just waiting for your open door, waiting for your chance to strike. And then the rain came. You got yourself on the intermediates doing well to keep yourself within a good position of striking distance. But then you boxed early, got yourself on the dries and tried to pull yourself back. Oh no, you're the safety car, the virtual safety car messing you up. I remember that. That was so unfortunate for you. But again, a fantastic race and a great battle at the end there. Double overtake. Glad you're getting a clip of that. I've already got it saved. But what a race that was. Congratulations, mate. First time on the podium. Welcome to the interview room.
Thank you. I mean, I've only really got one thing to say, and it's actually a question to Hako. I just want to ask, are you religious or something, Hako? Because that virtual safety car, it came out at the perfect time. Saved your ass so much. Oh, I boxed the perfect lap. But mate, as soon as I saw that VSC come out, I was raging. I'll be real.
Oh, we can imagine your frustration, mate. But that was a masterclass drive from yourself. Get yourself onto the podium. How does it feel to be up here on the top spot, on one of the top spots finally?
I mean, there's been a couple of races where I thought I've deserved to be here, but you know, there's certain incidents have happened, but we moved past them. it happens. It's racing.
Race of the season?
So far, yeah.
Absolutely. And what a race it was. I'm over the moon with that. That was an absolutely fantastic race. From a comms perspective, definitely. Some great battles, great racing, and of course, the mixed conditions always makes it spicy. Expecting the rain, was you, early on in qualifying when you jumped in? You saw it was wet starting. How was that? How did that make you feel?
I mean, I saw it and I was like, at the end of the day, I mean, I was still confident I could have been at least top 5, even if it stayed wet for the whole thing. But yeah, it dried up. I crossed the line literally at 1 second. I was the last across the line. I barely made it, and then yeah, I had a shaky sector 3, but P2. I was very happy with that.
Yeah, beautiful, mate. We had a bit of a desync, so we didn't see a lot up on the restart. But after we got around after the lap of lap 1, we synced back up and the race got underway. So it was nice to see. Double overtake, mate. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Round the outside
Oh
of
yeah,
five.
I got a clip of that for you, by the way.
I
With the
just
commentary.
I had to send it.
Mate, you got to. Sometimes you just got to.
Yeah.
It started raining, so I was like, I've got to get to P1 now because I know obviously Craggy had boxed onto the inters, so
Yeah,
I just had to push as hard as I could.
that was beautiful, mate. The soft tyre stint was incredible, to say the least.
I mean, I wouldn't have been on the softs if it wasn't for my engineer. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
props to Ricky.
Yeah, fair news, mate. The engineering masterclass, then you would say for that.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was great, mate. To see you push past everybody, you overtook everybody. It was insane. It was beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it felt good.
Involved.
It felt good to actually get some overtakes.
Yeah, nice, lovely stuff. Tom,
I felt like Craggy. It was great.
on to you, Tom, mate. For any questions you may have.
I've had choppy audio for the interviews on and off, so I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just listening.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Congratulations, mate. Lovely to see you here. Of course, to be here with us on the podium spot, and mate, you brought us a nice race. I'm proud of you.
So AJ can get off my back as well. Finally,
That was lovely.
he's been asking me to get points for a very long time.
Well, you've done him proud there.
I hope so.
Well, again, congratulations. Hako,
Thank you.
P2. Wow. What an absolute statement there as you were trying to chase down Craggy, not only in the wet, but also in the dry. That was absolutely insane racing. Really good pace all the way through. And to get yourself on the podium and back in the interview room once again. How was your race? That was lovely stuff, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good. I really tried to push it at the end there, but I mean, Craigie got a bit lucky with a safety car again. So I guess it's just me being cursed with my pole positions and not winning the races. But it was good. It was the final stint.
Oh. Have I had a cut?
Get it close to Craigie. So it was good.
Right. I think it's me who's cutting audio because I lost you for a little second there, and I just saw a little connection drop.
No, it wasn't you. It was his mic.
Oh, was it? Okay,
Oh.
so it was a little bit of a connection drop, so that's not just me. But no, yeah, it was again. You were saying chasing Craggy down. One of the highlights of the race, to be fair, you had a lot of support in the chat from some drivers wanting you to catch him and close him down, but you had the pace to do so, mate. That was a mighty fine second stint, especially when it started to dry up.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with this game and me and the Inters, but I find a lot of pace in the Inters compared to a lot of drivers. So especially when it's drying up, I'm usually not that quick in the wet, but at this game, I'm doing quite well.
Yeah, nice, lovely to see, mate. You're doing very, very well, and you again in the podium on the top spot. So congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Moving on to the race winner, once again, another victory to add to your table. I would give you an updated standings and let you know how many you've had this season, but at the minute we're waiting for stuff to come back in. But a stellar race performance, and that strategy to box for Inters on the safety car was absolutely fantastic, mate. What a call, a beautiful moment, and really showcases your racing knowledge there to do that. You was knowing, just risking it, taking that leap as well. Actually going to risk it, just hoping that the rain would come. Did you have a strong feeling, or was it just a gamble?
Yeah, so I mean, I had my uncle David upwind, a few miles away, and he called the pit crew. He said, "Yeah, it's raining. Get on those inters." So I had a bit of a head start on the others. So thanks.
Thankfully, yeah, no, that was brilliant. Why do we keep having cuts? I think the Discord's been a little strange.
Yeah, it's the VC. It's not anyone's
Right,
fault.
no.
we're having a bit of a VC issue, so you cut out a little bit there, but you were saying you had some teammate help, would you say?
Yeah, I said I had my uncle David up the road, upwind from
Yeah.
the track, and he called the pit crew. And yeah, he said there's
No, it's gone again.
thought I messed up as soon as safety car came in, but that turned out all right.
Well, it was a beautiful race, mate. You took another victory for the Kicksalvers, propelling yourselves up in terms of standings, in terms of the constructors also doing very, very well. Good points for you. And I think Matty Robbo just got inside the points as well, if I'm not mistaken. So points for him as well, which is lovely to see. Now the VC, I think, he's being a bit buggy. So I think we're just going to call it here. We can't really do the interviews as well. The VC's been very, very, very strange. Discord playing up a little bit. Nevertheless, keep your eyes peeled for in a couple of hours' time. We move on to the AM2. Over to our friends across the pond, brothers from another region who will bring you the lovely, spicy Hungary from their perspective. And then EU1 tomorrow. But other than that, you shall hear from me again next week.